Alright, what's going on, everybody? Ben here. This is a new draft league that I decided to hop into. Since I got off school at the end of April, I decided, I got some more free time and, I'd like to get into another draft league. So here I am with this one. This is the LCDL. Oh no, I can never remember what its name is. Oof. Oh no, I actually can't remember what it is. Shit. The Legendary Championship Draft League. There we go. Or the Legend Championship Draft League. So, yeah. What I plan to do is go through, just a few quick things, go over my draft, and then, yeah. This is actually a week after that draft took place. This is the beginning of week 2 today. But, I decided I want to get this done now anyway. So, as you can see here, here is my, here is the, draft order. So, as you can see, I'm draft number 10. I'm slot 10, so that's not bad for wheel pick. But considering how this, draft works, mega slot is replaced with the legend slot. So we have the choice of these right over here to pick from. So of course, being 10th, and with giant threats such as Kyogre, Kyurem White, Marshadow, Mega Lucario, all up for grabs so early, I was very, very much worried that I wouldn't be getting one of the good legends that I can really, use and abuse properly, because Marshadow literally has no switch-ins, and Mega Lucario is pretty stupid, and as you can see, I got him. So yeah. First pick to go, I'll just go over the first round here because I feel like it's fairly important based upon just how people decided to pick. So the first pick to actually go was Yveltal, which I was kind of, not just kind of, fairly surprised to see go. I really didn't expect to see Yveltal go first. I 100% expected Mega Lucario, Marshadow, or Kyurem White to go within the first 3 rounds at least. But it didn't, because a lot of the people, or other coaches, excuse me, in this league, just decide they want to use different things. So, second round, Gliscor guy decided to pick up Genesect, which was very surprising. Genesect is alright. But personally, as much as I want to use it, there's definitely better to pick from, such as Mega Salamence and, of course, Mega Lucario. So then round 3 comes along, Mega Metagross goes. Mega Metagross is a pretty damn good mon with access to stuff like Power Up Punch, just a huge move pool coverage, and just one of the most scary threats because of how much it can actually cover. Of course, round 4, we got Ho-Oh being picked up. Once again, like, these are all strange picks to me. Like, I 100% expected Luke to go early. I already said all this shit, just get on with it. Round 5, Kyogre. The condition for picking up Kyogre, and of course Groudon, is that you can't use their primal reversions, and you also cannot use Water Spout if you draft Kyogre, because let's be honest, Scarf, Rain, Water Spout, Kyogre would absolutely blow away anything as long as it's not Water Absorb or Storm Drain or what have you, which would be stupid. Round 6 comes along and Groudon gets picked up. Alright. Personally, I don't think it's really this tier of legend material, even though it does set up weather. It's still not amazing, if you ask me. Hold on, let's see if I can hop on to Showdown right quick and just take a look at Groudon. Kyogre is definitely my more favorite mon by far. Just create a new team in here. So Groudon. I know it's Ben, but it doesn't matter. So it does have that massive physical bulk. It just has great bulk in general with a decent speed tier, but I just don't think it's that great personally. It does get access to Dual Dance and T-Wave. So it's definitely not bad. Oh my lord. Alright. So let's see here. Round 7 with Jasper, right? Yeah. Jasper decided to pick up Giratina regular form. Obviously. He drafted a very bulky team, so Giratina fit in well. Unfortunately, just yesterday, he tried to trade his legend away. Unbeknownst to him, however, you can't trade away your legend after you draft it. So he didn't know that, which was unfortunate. The round 8 pick Frobe was not a round to pick. He picked from leftovers after the draft was done, and he managed to pick up Marshadow, which was leftover, which I found extremely surprising. Marshadow's stupid. I'm also surprised Lunala didn't either. Round 9, Record Man picked up Mega Salamence, which means on round 10 I had Mega Luke all to myself, and I absolutely love using Mega Lucario. I thought it was amazing, because I was so dead set on Marshadow, right? Because it literally has no switch-ins, but then I looked at this and it's like, well, adaptability boost, 112 space speed tier, 140 attack, 145 attack. You have Meteor Mash and you have that's not how you spell Meteor Mash. You have Meteor Mash now instead of having to use Iron Tail. You got access to such a wide move pool, dual setup options, and both Nasty Plot, Swords Dance, and Agility. So you got tons and tons of options with Lucario as opposed to Marshadow, even though Marshadow still has Spectral Thief, but that's why I wanted to make Lucario instead. And then there were 2 more picks after me. Macho decided to pick up Tapu Lele, which is down here, which I was fairly surprised to see drafted. I guess it kind of works, but also kind of doesn't. I don't know. I didn't feel too highly about that pick. And then finally, the last pick of the round was for Kyurem White, to which he immediately cycled into Tapu Koko, which I kind of wanted to use. I've never been able to use Tapu Koko before. Those were snagged by Baron, by the way. And Koko and Lucario paired well together. Anyway, enough of that. Now actually onto my team. So, I'll just go through my pick order real quick if I can remember it correctly. I went Mega Lucario, Big Boy Black Kyurem. I think I went Wash, and then Torn, and then Gardevoir. And then I went Shaman, Gligar, Arcanine, and then these 3 don't matter. So, let's look that over real quick. I need to crack open a new tab because I don't want to show my team for this week versus Tamer AG. Because my team is already built for him. Well, pretty much built for him. Yeah. Yeah, so this is the pick order. Yeah. So, what do I think? I think my team is pretty fucking amazing. In the draft, in the Discord server, to have Lanturtle, I believe. Yeah, Lanturtle as our analyst and power ranking. What would you call him? Designated man? Whatever. He decided to go through and quickly go through all the power rankings for what he felt like was the best draft, and he felt like my team was the best. Much to my surprise, I very much didn't. What the fuck happened here? Oh no! Oh no! This is bad. There we go. Oh, that's gonna look horrible. Alright, hopefully that's the same. But yeah, he thought I had the best draft in the entire league. And do I think my draft is great? Oh, I'm going to have to edit that out. Do I think my draft is great? I think my draft is amazing. Like this, I already went through Lucario earlier, but he's also got access to differing kinds of priority, if need be, even though Extreme Speed matches up exactly perfectly with Bullet Punch anyway. Bullet Punch can be resisted and also be super effective though. Extreme Speed can be nullified by like Steel and Ghost types. But then he's got Vacuum Wave for special priority too, which is amazing. Now, while Lucario is great, I also had the opportunity to collaborate a bit with Mr. Stormcaller in the Discord server. And he helped me out with a few of my picks. We were dead set on getting Kyurem Black or Koko, whichever we could get our hands on first. Since I was the wheeled pick, Koko was a decently, hopeful pick to get. And, Byron was actually very torn whether he wanted Koko or Celesteela. So, I just figured, you know what, we need something that just slams something hard, even though Lucario kind of does that already. What gets that done? Kyurem Black does, of course, which also happens to be my designated all Z user, which means I can use stuff that isn't just offensive Z crystals. So I could use Z Substitute or Z Toxic. There's definitely one Z move that I really like to use quite a bit. Yeah, so Free Shock, of course, standard Icium Z, beat down, Bad Boy Black. I love using this thing, even though it is weak to rocks, and I got 2 weaknesses in that. But yeah, I think it's great. Big Boy Wash. Did I make you one of my offensive Z users? I gotta edit that out again, son of a bitch. I think I made Rotom Wash my other Z user. Hold on. Yep. Rotom Wash and Torn T are my offensive Z users. Personally, I like having Rotom Wash as an all Z user because he's just got great access to lots of stuff. And is Rotom Wash amazing? I think he's pretty damn good, of course. The standard stat spread fills out a water fire grass core very nicely and also has access to Volt Switch, Will-O-Wisp, Thunder Wave, Hydro Pump, of course, Trick. I just love using Rotom Wash. It's very consistent, very good, and very fun as well, depending on how you like to use them. So, there's a big shout out to Stormcaller with this one because I didn't even think about Torn T, to be honest. I was looking at this team and it's like, you know what? I really don't know what I want. Lots of good things have been taken. Celesteela was taken like late round 3 or 4 of the draft, I think. Much to my surprise. And as much as I wanted to get it, I already had my Steel type, and I really don't like doubling up on types if I can help it. But yeah, I decided to go with Torn, mostly because it's fast, gets Taunt, and now has access to Defog as well. It's got just a huge move pool. Can be support, can be offensive, can be bulky, just phaser, not phaser, but momentum gainer. Obviously having a decent attack, special attack, and just bulk period with that, coupled with that massive speed tier. It allows me to get some options based upon what I do need to use, and of course Regenerator. No one can forget Regenerator. Gardevoir. This is also a big shout out to Stormcaller. I did need that fairy type to fill up that Dragon Steel Fairy Core, and Gardevoir was perfect, of course, with Healing Wish. Healing Wish works amazingly with this team I got going on. And just being fast, along with having Synchronize and well, kind of fast, along with Synchronize and Trace. Stuff like Destiny Bond, of course. As always, Moonblast, T-Wave, Will-O-Wisp, Trick, Wish. Even though I'll probably never use Wish. Gardevoir is just a great mon, and I have a feeling I'll be using it quite a bit. And jumping from one support mon to another, we got Shaman, which of course fills out that Fire Water Grass core I was trying to make. Just to back up the Fairy Steel Dragon in case that fell through based upon whoever I was playing against. And Shaman was absolutely up for the taking, and I wanted it so badly. I'd never really used Shaman before, and once again, it's another case of you can do quite a few, well, a fair few different things with it. You could be support, you could be offensive. I just really wanted to nab Shaman while it was up there since it fills out that grass core really, really nicely. Edit that out too. Holy shit, that's bad. And then on to the next pick. I think I picked Gligar first, actually. I'm not too sure. I could probably check it in the draft order thing, really. Excuse me, sorry. No, it doesn't say. Oh, no, it is draft order. Yeah, there you go. So where's Ben? Ben picked up Arcanine before Gligar. Oh, my mistake. See, at this point, you can very clearly see. I hate everything. That's going to be edited out, too. Because Tamer's team is right down here, but you won't be able to see that. You can very clearly see with my first 7 bonds, I don't have a rocker. And I needed to get a rocker. And Gligar was available. So, having the free spot and really needing that rocker, I got an amazing Mon and Gligar, of course, Eviolite basically all the time. Baton Pass, U-Turn, Defog Rocks, Knockoff. Gligar is great. I love using Gligar. Pretty, what's the word I'm looking for? Consistent. Consistent and good. So, having the need for another rocker and just a great Mon in general, we got Regirock. I got this over in the APL. Me Slide, of course. Great defensive Mon. It can still do a fair decent amount of things. Mostly used as a rocker supporter, of course. But, yeah. He's doing pretty good. And then, another rocker. Just for option's sake, of course. I had a choice between Seismitoad and Swampert. And I personally grabbed Seismitoad over Swampert for fear of having to go against Tamer AG and his Kyogre team. Of course, Water Absorb. Same with the Maractus pick. I double up on types here, even though I don't really want to. Not even counting this flying type with Gligar. But, yeah. I just thought Seismitoad was alright. I thought Swampert is better overall, if you ask me. But just for dealing with Tamer AG, who I battle this week, I think Seismitoad might be alright to bring. And then we got Maractus, Storm Drain, Water Absorb, and Chlorophyll, of course. He does more than just serve as an answer to that Kyogre. He's got spikes. He's got Spiky Shield, Sucker Punch, Woodhammer Synthesis. A very, very good solid Mon in Maractus as well. So, yeah. There you have it. That's my draft. Do I like it? Fuck yes, I do. Oh, I'm gonna have to edit out the bottom here because people can see what... Shit! There's so much editing I'm gonna need to do. Whatever. This is supposed to be just dead easy, but it isn't. Yeah. 17-minute video. Oops. A little bit longer than what I wanted to go. You can see all my nicknames here. Big Black Beatdown. This is supposed to be the Fuck Circus. Which was funny because of the massive move pool that he gets. But of course, that won't be allowed on Showdown. We got the Burb, Spin Cycle, Nicolette, Steph, Grace, Me Slide, Frub, Small Venus, and Need Some Drag. So, yeah. There we go. And, let's go Edmonton Aegislash. I'm looking forward to, doing this league for about 10 weeks, I think. Which is perfect for me because I'm going to be gone all of August. So, yeah. There we go. And here's to a good season. Especially to all the rest of you coaches out there that may be watching. Hopefully. Alright, later guys.